The fork as a spaghetti twirler. In this context, we emphasize spiraling coordination between food utensil and body. Let's break it down across the 5 embodied modalities, keeping in mind that every dimension is now inflected by the specific action of twirling spaghetti. The embodied form. The prongs are shorter and closer together compared to a pickle poker. The slight curvature of the tines is ideal for initiating and maintaining a spiral. The circular motion is central. The shape must accommodate rotational movement without slippage. The form is felt as something that encourages wrapping and coiling. The eyes track the circle, and the hand performs a gentle spin, not a stab. We have embodied material. The fork needs to have enough friction, usually metal, to grip noodles without them sliding off. A slightly heavier fork offers better control and feedback during the spin. The material must respond to subtle hand motions, providing just enough resistance to feel the twist. Material matters in the micro interactions, the tension between noodle and tine, the weight that balances the wrist motion. We have embodied purpose. The purpose is to gather multiple strands of spaghetti into a manageable mouth-sized bite through a spinning motion. It's about control and containment, not penetration or retrieval. The body's intent is fluid, continuous, rhythmic. It seeks elegance over force. The embodied function of the fork shifts to that of a rotational gathering tool. It must hold the noodles together while they're lifted, minimizing drip or dangling. It's often assisted by a plate edge or spoon to provide support for twirling. The hand rotates instead of thrusting. The wrist, fingers, and elbow participate in a coordinated spiral. There's choreography to this function. And we have embodied affordances. The fork now suggests possibilities beyond stabbing. It can gather and coil. This opens up related uses. Twirling rice noodles, lifting coiled seaweed, even using it as a mini whisk. It encourages the idea of tools as extensions of gestures, especially twirling and gathering. Using the fork this way primes the imagination for other twirling and wrapping actions, where tension and control are key. The contextual insight here is that the fork becomes less of a rigid pointer and more of a fluid partner in motion. Again, we want to realize that the fork's meaning emerges only through use. This highlights the point that understanding is not transferable by naming alone. It must be enacted.